What's going on, guys? Stasio here with FlytPath.com. Now, on the most recent firmware update on the DJI Mavic 3, we've gotten things like FocusTrack. And if you guys haven't seen my videos, I did a full demo as well as a tutorial on ActiveTrack, Spotlight, as well as Point of Interest. Make sure you guys check out those videos above as well as down below if you want a little bit more information on FocusTrack. And on the most recent firmware update, we also have MasterShots on the Mavic 3. Basically what it is you take the drone up in the air, you select a subject or a location, and the drone will perform very similar to quick shots. It'll perform a bunch of automated sequences in the air, things like Droney, top down, circle, a bunch of different types of shots, and it'll compile them into one video clip. You can actually take that video clip into your editor, chop it up if you wanted to add some of those clips into your stories, or if you just wanted something really quick to get out on social media, you can actually use those clips in the DJI Fly app, choose a theme, and it'll actually compile and add its own music on top if you wanted to quickly share those types of files. Now, as far as some of the use cases go for MasterShots, I'm going to be taking you on this flight right here. What I like to do, and I've done this in the past with the Air 2S, is I've shot a couple of homes that were going on the market and they wanted some small clips to add into their home tour. And if you are new to drones and you do want to add a little bit extra perspectives into some of your videos, MasterShots is definitely something you might be able to use because everything is automated. So let's take the Mavic 3 up in the air, and I'm actually going to shoot one of these homes that I've shot in the past, and we'll walk through it together so I can show you what MasterShots can do in the app. And just like FocusTrack, you actually have to have the drone up in the air to begin MasterShots. So let's get this thing up. And I'll walk you through exactly what I'm doing in the app. We'll actually go through some of the settings as well. All right, so we're working our way over to the house right now that I've actually shot before. And just like all of the other intelligent flight modes, what you want to do is, especially if you're doing anything that's automated, look around your area. As you can see here, everything's lower than the house. So I don't have any power lines. I don't have any tall trees that I have to worry about at this moment. And we want to go into MasterShots. On the right-hand side, click on the film strip, and then you're going to go down to MasterShots. A little video showing you an example. We'll go ahead and minimize that. And with MasterShots on, next thing you want to do is on the top right, click on those three dots, and let's see what options we have here as far as shooting modes. So click on those three dots. And as far as camera goes, we do have MP4, MOV. We do have H.264, 265. We do not have any options, once again, for things like D-Log, and we aren't able to go in. Let me see as far as my resolution goes. Resolution wise, we only have 4K and 1080p, so we don't have that many options here when it comes down to shooting modes. Not showing me what the frame rate is here on the bottom. It just says 4K and 1080. So I'm going to assume right now it's 4K at 30, but I will confirm that, of course, once we go through it. All right, to activate MasterShots, what you want to do is select your target. I'm going to select this house right here. And there you go. So I'm selecting the house, and at the very bottom here, if I open this up, now it gives me an estimated flight time. So it means it's telling me that it'll take 2 minutes, as of right now, 2 minutes to complete the entire master shot. Now if I change things up, like if I go, do I want the width to be small, medium, or large? We can go medium is fine. Length, let's go large on that one. And height, we'll stay a medium height. We're just shooting a house. We don't want to go too high. But with that small change, now it's letting me know that it'll take 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So depending on what your settings are at the very bottom, the length of time, the flight time that you'll need to complete the master shot will change. Now that it's targeted onto the house and we should be good, let's go ahead and hit start here on the right.
3, 2,
Watch out for surrounding obstacles like I mentioned before. And there you go. So it's going to perform a bunch of different types of moves up in the air. And what it's doing right now is actually moving around just to locate that center point or locate that home point. There you go. So the first one it goes into is Droney. And if you actually look here on the bottom left on the map, it's actually showing you the flight path that it's going to be taking, which is really cool. So it shows you all of the movements that it's going to do. Now it's doing a circle, a far circle. There you go. Switch that back. Now it's pitching up and flying forward. So it's kind of like that reveal shot, which is really nice. And if you look here on the right-hand side where the red record button and the X is, you can see that there's a bunch of different hash marks on the circle itself. Each one of those hash marks is a different master shot. So it's letting you know that we're 44% of the way through the whole thing, but each one of those lines is letting you know that they're gonna switch up and change each master shot along that path. All right, so just doing a circle, a close one. There you go, a circle medium. Interesting to see that it actually zoomed in, so it actually used the zoom function on the Mavic 3 and not necessarily just flying forward. Right now it's flying forward, but that past one looked like it was actually using the zoom. Circle down, or camera down plus a circle, that's a really cool one right here. All right, so once the master shot is complete, as you can see in here, it's spinning back around and it should fly back to where it started. There it is. All right, let's open it up here on the bottom right. Shows you a little preview of it, so I'm actually previewing it now. There you go. Really cool. Now, if you wanted to change the templates, there are a few different templates here on the bottom right. Click on that little star, and you can see here that was stepping back. I can actually go into nature, springtime. Let's see what island story looks like. Here we go. Okay, let's look at a couple other ones. Let's go to nature. Springtime. Cool. And then you can actually just go back to original. And original is what you're going to want, especially if you just want to be able to have the footage itself. Now, what's great with the 4K footage is that you're able to take that 4K footage, splice it up, put it into your home tour. So if you're doing something with real estate, put a couple of these shots into your home tour, mix and match them up. But it really helps you automate the process, especially if you don't want to sit there, put it up in the air and try to fly these routes. Something like MasterShots works really well. And there it is, guys. That was MasterShots on the DJI Mavic 3. It's now available on the latest firmware update. Now, hopefully in a future update, they'll be able to change some of those things. I didn't have any shooting modes. I didn't have the ability to change it to Pro to see if I'm actually shooting at 4K, 24, 25, 30. It didn't tell me those things in the app, so I'm not sure why, but hopefully that'll be an easy fix in the future with another update. That was MasterShots. Don't forget to watch my other videos, ActiveTrack, Spotlight, as well as Point of Interest. If you guys haven't seen those, the links will be down below in the video description. As always, if you guys got some value from this video, a big like would be much appreciated. This is also Stasio with FlytPath.com. I'll see you guys next video. Take care.